Hi, my name is Dr. David Perrine, and today I want to tell you what my dog taught me about acupuncture. I grew up as a huge baseball fan and always wanted a dog. So when we got our first dog, his name was Ripken, named after the baseball player. And that is Ripken, just the coolest yellow lab you would ever want to meet. Super duper sweet. So when Ripken was about 11 years old, I came home one Friday evening and my wife said, Ripken's in the living room and he's in a lot of pain. And I asked, well, what happened? She goes, I don't know. I just came in and he just doesn't want to move. And she says, I think it's his shoulder. So I went over and I checked on him and he winced a little bit. And I thought, well, maybe he just irritated something and we'll see how he does tomorrow. So Saturday comes and no change. Really doesn't want to get up and he hasn't eaten, which is never a good sign for a dog. So Saturday comes and goes, and that evening my wife and I were talking. He's 11 years old. He's lived a good life. We don't want to put him through a bunch of tests and things. So we talked about possibly putting him down. The kids grew up with him and it's been their family dog. So we talked about Tuesday afternoon, and that's a day that I have off in the afternoon. So we were going to take Ripken to the vet and put him to sleep. So Sunday morning comes, same thing. He's in our bedroom, not feeling good, not moving a whole lot. My family heads for church, and me being usually the last one out of the house, just the unfortunate reality. Acupuncture pops into my head. So this dog will let me do pretty much anything to him. So I start thinking, okay, what are the points that I would use on a human being? So I do acupuncture on him, and 15, 20 minutes, take the needles out, and I leave for church. Come back about 2 hours later, and he's standing in our bedroom doorway. I'm like, that is pretty crazy. So I could tell he's still hurting a little bit. So I lay him down, treat him again, and by about 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, he's walked around the kitchen, tail's wagging, he's hungry, and I'm just blown away. Now, I've had patients ask me in the past, well, how much of acupuncture is placebo? And I say placebo is part of any kind of treatment. I don't care what you do. If you believe in it, it's going to have a greater likelihood to have a positive effect. If you don't, it's not, no matter how good the therapy is. But this dog knew nothing. He just knew, I hurt when I stand up, and afterwards, hey, I'm feeling better, so I'm hungry. So he really taught me the fact of there is some really tremendous power behind acupuncture. So it is definitely much more than just a placebo. And I thank Ripken for opening my eyes, and hopefully this story helps to open your eyes as well if you've got questions or maybe some skepticism, which is fine. There's no problem with that. But the research is overwhelming on the effects of acupuncture, and I've seen it clinically. And I wish Ripken was still around. Unfortunately, he lived for maybe another year, and we had to put him down. But if Ripken was here, he would tell you to try acupuncture. So if you've got some questions, feel free to contact me, and look forward to hearing from you and hearing about your stories and continuing to spread the word about the benefits of this natural treatment that's been around for thousands of years.